So, hey, how you doing? My name is DimiYei, and I've said it many times before. I love video games. I love them. Maybe a little bit too much. Today it's gonna be a quite chill video. Basically, I just want to talk about games that I've been obsessed about. Games that I have played too much that I got in trouble. I already talk about games that I'm not smart enough to play. Go ahead and watch that. I'm pretty sure the first game is gonna be a no surprise to anybody because I think the world was obsessed with this game. It's a fantastic game. StarCraft 2 Wings of Liberty. Amazing game. So I was whatever age I was on 2010, I'm not gonna tell you. Basically I just walk into a fucking Blockbuster, if you remember those, and it was there. StarCraft 2, the box, a really cool box, I must say. I just took a look at the art style and I opened it. It had this crazy battle going on. I just fell in love, man. So I quickly ran to my house, grabbed whatever money I had saved for like a year and bought the game. And my god, it paid off. I probably finished the campaign on the first week that I had that, which for someone who has never played RTS, I think it's quite impressive. When this awesome moment, when this thing turned sour to me, when this sweet little piece of game, I almost said ass. Well, Kerrigan, come on, you know what I'm saying? When this whole situation turns sour for me. Quite simple. Next month, after I bought the game. So, I only played that game. That is the only thing I'll do. My idea was go to school, play, sleeping was an option. That was all I did for about 6 months. I'm just hyping this. It's a very mundane thing, but I just need to hype it. So, one day, my mother, she left something cooking, I don't know, broccoli or whatever, pretty early in the morning, and she told me, son, I'm gonna go out all day. In half an hour, please turn off the stove. And what happened? I did not do it. I forgot about it. So that was around maybe 10 a.m. Fast forward all the way to 10 p.m. when my mother comes back home, and I'm just there playing. I heard the door, so I knew she was coming in. But my reaction, nothing. I just wanted to play. I was there playing, kicking ass basically, and then the worst scream. I don't know if it was much of a scream as it was the sound of a soul in pain. I cannot replicate it. It's impossible to replicate it. That is the only time a human has ever heard something like that. And it was my name that it was being called. Man, the rest of is history. At that moment I didn't have a computer on my own. I was basically using my mother's computer. So basically she said, "Time's up, bitch." And she took it away from me for about a month, or maybe just a week. I don't remember. It could have been maybe just a day, but it felt like forever to me. And there I was. After a long ass time of playing StarCraft every day, I was there, lonely, sitting on my bedroom, doing nothing. Live a life if this is sad. Live a life if you can relate. Yes, and that was the first time I got in trouble for playing video games. I told you, pretty mundane story. Hilarious nonetheless. StarCraft is such a great game. I have StarCraft here on my PC, all expansions and whatever. I don't want to play it all that much anymore. I get this feeling like I'm gonna get addicted again. I'm gonna go back to that again. And I wouldn't mind. I mean, I'm an old person right now. I take control of my own destiny. I can do whatever I want. I will leave that for my next life, maybe. Maybe when they release a StarCraft 3. That's gonna get crazy, boy. Next game. What is the next game that I have obsessed about? Again, to the surprise of no one. Absolutely no one. No one should be surprised that I played this game to death. Because the entire world did. Skyrim. Amazing game. And as all great things in my life, just like StarCraft, I didn't even know about that game. How did I find that game? I don't remember. Oh, okay, no, I remember now. Big brain memory. So what happened is, I think I just found a YouTuber online who played the game. And the first 20 parts of that series are hilarious. I'm not gonna drop his name because I think he has done some pretty awful stuff since then. So we'll keep it as a little Easter egg, as a little mystery. Go ahead and type who you think that YouTuber is or was. Once again, I grabbed whatever money I had saved for about a year, went to my nearest Blockbuster, and I bought a used copy of it. And how obsessed I was about that game? Pretty obsessed. So basically, again, I went back into my routine with StarCraft. School game, nothing else. I'll wake up 4 a.m. in the morning just so I have enough time to do my morning routine, take a shower, have breakfast, and go to school. But before I did all of that, I needed to play. I couldn't go to my daily chores. I couldn't go to school basically without playing that game. So I'll just wake up randomly at 4 a.m. Luckily, everyone in my family sleeps like a rock. So even though I turn on the TV early in the morning, nobody cared. Nobody could hear me, so it's quite alright. So that'll be my routine for the next probably half a year, maybe 8 months. I don't know. I don't quite remember that. How did I not fail that year? I don't even know. I was in autopilot. Now, how did I got in trouble for playing that game? I did not. It was a win-win situation. So, for the last and final game that I want to talk about today, the last game that I have truly obsessed about is actually more recent. It's a strategy game, pretty big franchise, and as every single game that I have played, it kicks ass. Total War, Warhammer. We're taking a look at my Steam library. I have around 240 hours on that game, which is not that much. I know people have well over thousands of hours in other games. Yes, I know 240 hours, maybe it's not that much. It's not that much, but I'm pretty sure well over half of those 240 hours were put on the first, maybe week. Let me do the math. How many hours a week has? So, 168 hours on a week. Looking about 120 hours. Yes, I would say that is 100% accurate. And let me tell you this, at that moment I bought that game, I was living in a house with a bunch of other people. And basically my roommate, she did not see me for a week. And she asked the other people on the house if I move out. So imagine my surprise, or actually her surprise, I don't know, when I just, one morning, after days of not seeing anything but my screen, I walked down the stairs to the kitchen to have a cup of coffee, and she see me there, and she may have like freak out a little bit. A lot. Imagine looking this Gollum-ass looking motherfucker in your kitchen after 1 week of not knowing of their existence. That was pretty funny. At the moment, I kinda look at her like, what the fuck is going on? And then I laugh. But looking back at it, it's really funny. I laugh every time I remember that. The look on her face. Do I have more games that I have obsessed about? Maybe a little bit. I have this weird thing with games that I don't play it for as often. Other people play games. Again, I know people that have thousands of hours into Call of Duty or Total War or Warhammer, whatever. How it works for me is I buy a game, and for the first days that I have that game, I completely obsess about. I will not do anything else but play that game. But then I lose interest, and then I move to the next one, and then the next one, and the next one. It's a cycle that keeps repeating. And I'm perfectly fine with that. I'm okay. You know, everyone needs a way to... Everyone needs a hobby. Everyone needs a way to take the stress out. Everyone needs a way to deal with life. I choose to buy a bunch of games and obsess about them for 3 days or maybe 4 days, and then I ditch them. Not a waste of money at all. No, never. Yes, I think that does it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. Have you any game that you've been obsessed about? Have you ever been in trouble for playing a game too much? Let me know in the comments down below. Leave a like if you enjoy. subscribe if you want to see more, and I guess I'll see you on the next video. Tomorrow. Subscribe now. We're on a race to 1,000 subs. Whatever. I'll see you next time. Bye.